Ooh, welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming! We're back with all of our stuff, just like we said we would be.
Yeah!
It only took 45 minutes to get it all.
It sure did.
It was a really grueling endeavor to walk all the way back to town, and walk all the way back out here, go back through the desert again, beat up all the Gerudo again. Damn. Those guys aren't nearly as threatening now that I'm grown up.
Yeah. Do, do, do. This song works for some reason.
What do you mean? It's powerful.
Yeah,
It's
but
magical.
why does it have power? Who gave it magic?
The goddess Hylia?
I guess.
Listen, in a world where there's literal demonstratable gods, it's hard to argue against it.
I mean, you are right. A compass.
One of the things that I think is really funny whenever, like when people play a D&D and they're like, I'm going to play an atheist character.
Like, why? You know?
Right, it's like, so your character is just going to be a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It's like, and I mean, I guess that's fine. Like, there's no law that says you can't play a dumbass.
Right? It's to me like those people who right now are arguing that disabled characters shouldn't exist in D&D.
Are those two things even remotely the same?
Well, yeah, because like, why wouldn't disabled people exist inside of the D&D universe, and why would an atheist?
Those sound like the exact opposite to me. It doesn't make sense for there to be atheists in standard D&D world. Oh wait, do I need my hover boots?
Maybe.
Is that why I can't get to it? I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to. It didn't work. Maybe I just suck at gaming.
I thought it was because that's where the block moves to.
Is it?
I mean, I don't remember, even though I literally played through this game
I don't
semi-recently.
either. But yeah, anyway, so the point is, like, in D&D world, you can make literally anything you want.
Yeah.
Within reason. Right. So if you play a character that has a wheelchair, that's fine.
Yeah.
People have wheelchairs in real life.
But there are people
So there's no problem there.
Yeah.
But, like, if you have a character that is an atheist, I mean, you can literally make that, but, like, there's demonstrable proof of the gods, which means they're just really, really dumb.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like there are all these people who are like, there shouldn't be disabled people in D&D because there should be magic that just fixes their shit. And it's like, but why?
I mean, I guess there can be. I mean, there sort of is, depending on, but like, not. Obviously, it depends on exactly what kind of D&D campaign you're running too. But like, the kind of healing magic that you need access to just fix literally anything, no matter how, like, bad the injury is. Mm-hmm. Oops. Like,
Yeah.
not everybody just has that.
Right.
Like, if no, not my shield again. Fuck you. Because it's like if you get an injury that causes you to not be able to walk anymore, like, there's no guarantee that just your town's local healer is gonna know the right spell to be like, oh yeah, you're just fully, repaired. Your spine has no longer been broken.
I think this is one of those rooms that if you play, like, the Song of Storms, one of the big fairies will come out. Yeah, it's just like, and I've seen people combating that with like, okay, well, what if there are disabilities where it's like healing magic doesn't work on you for some reason?
True. Or what if you just don't want to have your thing healed?
Yeah. And I don't know, it seems like two albeit very different forms of stupidity, but people saying, like, you shouldn't have disabilities in D&D for XYZ, and then people who want to play as atheists inside of D&D, despite their demonstratingly being actual gods.
That's fair. No, I think the issue is people who want to play atheists in D&D, they are people who want to play a really stupid character, whereas people who don't think you should be able to have a disability in D&D are really stupid people in real life.
Fair. For some reason, when I was thinking like, yeah, if someone wants to play an atheist, they're probably one of those stupidly annoying like foils to mega Christians.
I mean, probably. There's something in here!
There is, and it's probably going to spit out 3 others.
Did I kill them all?
I don't hear it walking around, so...
Is it you?
No.
Damned it. Is it you?
No.
Damn it. Is it you?
Yes.
Hooray. Oh, can I not push it anymore? I want to activate the other one. Just to see.
Fair.
Not for any particular reason. I'm just a curious guy. Oops. Too curious.
Oops.
Every guy gets a little curious when they reach that age. Everyone knows that. It's perfectly normal.
It's true.
It's totally natural.
You get curious. Where do babies come from?
Yeah. And then you learn and you're like, oh. Well, unfortunate.
Right? I don't know. I guess that wasn't as funny as I was hoping it was going to be.
Not every joke has somewhere that it's going. Sometimes they just kind of drive off of a cliff.
Yeah. Like I hope Greg Abbott does.
Brought it back! Hell yeah, Crandon! High five! God. There you go. It's official. Greg Abbott, your D&D character is valid and also drive off a cliff.
Absolutely. But do it because you want to, not because I told you to.
Greg Abbott, I don't want you to kill yourself. I just hope that you want to kill yourself.
What did we learn today? It's not that. We want you to oh dear yourself.
Yeah. You gonna add a little more context to that?
Yeah. There was a tweet, which I'm sure future Eric could put up on the screen right now, whether or not he will.
If I find it and remember.
Well, I mean, Ian sent it to you, so...
Not find the tweet, find you saying this part.
Gotcha. Fair enough. And it was replacing I want to kill myself in my vocabulary with oh dear.
Yeah.
And Ian sent it to Eric, and Eric had already seen it, and Ian's response was, oh dear.
It was so fucking funny.
It was very funny. Ian, if you want to come on the show, I mean, you technically already on the show.
Oops.
Don't forget to watch Gauntlet.
True.
Tuesday nights at 8.
That's not when they come out. That's just
I know.
when you should watch them specifically. Also, Bowser's Fury, which is probably coming out by now.
Bowser's Fury?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I played through most of that and then stopped at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. It came out when I wasn't, like, actually playing games.
Fair.
And so I stuck with it, and then I just kind of gave up because I was like, this is the same thing over and over and over again.
Understandable. I wish we'd found the map.
It was in that room with the goddess, or with the statue lady.
Oh.
Down at the base, there are 2 things that you can light, and in the middle it spawns a chest with the map.
Oh, hell yeah. That's good to know, bro. You're a fucking genius, bro.
Yeah.
God, everyone loves and respects you.
I don't think everybody loves and respects me.
Everyone who matters loves and respects you.
But if you remember when we talked about one of the last episodes...
I don't.
Fair. Everybody is valid unless they have... Well, there I go again, saying things that I probably shouldn't.
Everyone is valid unless Greg Abbott.
Yeah, unless asterisk marks, you hold ideals that would harm other people's lives.
Man, speaking of harmful ideal peoples, tell the people who you saw at Buffalo.
Oh, I saw Donald Trump. I'm waiting on Eric, and he comes walking out, and I was like, what the fuck? And I wish I'd gotten a picture of him. Although, to be honest, this Donald Trump looked better than the actual Donald Trump. He actually had like a full head of hair.
Damn.
And was actually tan. Instead of like spray tanned.
Yeah.
With a toupee on.
Man, we should get spray tans.
I don't know about spray tans. Like,
let's get spray tans, Crandon.
but that seems like a waste of money.
You're a waste of money.
I mean, yeah.
So let's go waste some money on a spray tan.
That is one of the things I think about when I think about odeering myself.
God, the oh dear thing reminds me. Oh, there's what I want.
Yeah.
The other day I saw something and I sent it to Ian. It was another tweet, I'm pretty sure, but it was I forget exactly what it was worded, but something along the lines of it upsets my girlfriend when I say I'm going to kill myself, so I started following it up with, and then I come back to life.
That is funny. Now I'm just imagining a rom-com Jesus movie where that's what he does when he gets frustrated with the world. Is he just kills himself?
Oh, God.
Yes,
I
my
mean-
son. Yeah, how's it feel?
Feels fine.
Well, I didn't know fire affected those guys.
Yeah, fire affects everybody.
Well, I knew about the mummy guys. I was talking about the eyeball laser.
Fire
man.
affects everybody.
I don't know, man. I
Everybody.
usually just blow him up.
Everybody.
That's the fire switch.
Everybody.
I think you got to kill Eyeball Man.
I think you're an eyeball man.
I mean, I do have eyeballs, and I am a man.
Exactly. Weirdo could never be me.
But you also have eyeballs.
Yeah. That is accurate. You caught me.
Happy Pride Month, everyone.
Can't wait until Pride Month 2025 when we have to start saying Happy Pride Month 2024 still, so people know that it has not restarted. It is still going.
Or we could do the stupider thing and just not say it at all during next Pride Month.
One of these guys is the guy who's safe.
None of them. You just kind of have to hope that you can get through that door before...
Made it. Oh, blew it. Ah, I fucking had it.
Yeah.
This is such a crock. Man, when Croc on the show?
I mean, assumedly whenever it comes out. Or as close to as possible.
True. That's when I like to get them, as soon as they come out. Before they have standards.
That's not true. Basically every game we played came out 20 years ago. Or more.
He's talking about games.
Oh. I don't know if I want to be on the shelf game anymore.
Why, Crandon? What's your problem?
I don't like PDF files.
What are you talking about? That is not where that was going.
Uh-huh.
It's not.
Sure.
It's not.
Uh-huh.
Crandon.
Uh-huh.
Crandon OTSG.
Eric OTSG.
That is not the joke that was just made.
Oh, what joke was made then?
The joke was exactly what it sounds like. You gotta get them right when they come out before they have standards.
Uh-huh. Which is?
Which is when they come out. Of the closet.
Okay.
God. You're so impossible, bro. You just assume the worst. How long have we known each other?
Getting close to 25 years.
Too long, apparently. You're grounded.
Bro, I'm gonna be 31 this month. You cannot ground me.
Oh, can't I?
Yeah.
You're grounded.
Okay.
No leaving the ground for a month.
Well, I didn't anticipate doing that at all.
Exactly.
Unless you count my second floor apartment
Nope.
off the ground.
No, that does not, because it's still got ground on it.
Fair.
Your bed is also the ground.
Hell yeah. I don't have to sleep on a pallet on the floor like you did in the Sims playthrough a million years ago.
When I was allowed inside, at least.
Yeah, and not allowed to sit on the people chair.
Yeah, God, I hate Sacred so much.
Yeah.
I wish that
was a really funny moment
him.
in the Inuyasha series.
Yeah.
Where you both were like, "Oh, bro, we are just Inuyasha and Moroku, constantly hating each other but loving each other so much."
Yeah, I don't recall that.
You don't recall it at all?
No, not even a little man.
That doesn't surprise me.
Not even a little guy.
Emeralds? Emeralds on the show win?
Probably never.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too.
Was it?
Yeah, in the BLG Discord, there was a chat going on, and I don't know. It came up. It's like, oh, Emeralds on the Shelf Gaming win, and Emeralds was like, well. At the same time, we were both like, I don't know if that'll ever happen. And Emeralds was like, yeah, I think I should meet more members of On the Shelf Gaming before I just commit to being on their show.
That is not reasonable. They met the most important member.
Yeah. They met Sean?
He did name the show.
He sure did.
Hopefully it never gets super popular. He'll come back and be like, I want my share of the profits from On the Shelf Gaming.
See, that was On the Shelf Gaming version 1, which doesn't exist anymore.
True. Long gone. Super dead.
Uh-huh.
If it ever existed, which it didn't.
Right.
The three of us, we all had a brain blast and came up with the name On the Shelf Gaming almost a year ago today.
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
Yeah. If by the kids now you mean Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah,
like 20
sure.
years ago. Man, I saw some Jimmy Neutron clips a little while back, and you know what I didn't realize about Jimmy Neutron?
Is that it's bad?
It's the ugliest fucking show of all time.
Yeah, and it constantly has animation errors.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Good times.
Yeah. I think you have to smack one of the doors to reveal an eye behind it.
I think you could be right.
Look at that.
Damn, I'm so good at games.
Yeah, you are.
I'm the Ian of On the Shelf Gaming.
You sure are. When Mario Party went off where you beat my ass into the dirt?
Today.
Okay.
Probably not. Probably not today. Probably some other day. Probably someday when we can get Sacred also, so that he can like it also just as much.
As much as I like that idea, Sacred will never play Mario Party, especially if it's going to be recorded and put on the internet.
Yeah.
He'd rather die.
I mean, that could be arranged if that's the terms that he's willing to provide.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Think I'm above killing my friends if they don't give me what I want?
Yes.
Depends on what I want.
Sure.
Listen, there's nothing wrong with killing your friends every once in a while, just a little bit.
I mean, that's what Judas probably thought.
I think Judas thought that maybe they weren't just going to fucking crucify Jesus.
Yeah.
I think he maybe thought he was going to get a slap on the wrist. It's really funny to me that, like, Judas is seen as the ultimate betrayer in history when his whole thing was, yeah, you know how you're fucking saved by the power of Jesus Christ? I did that.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just saying, man, like, if you're out there and you love Jesus and his magical saving you powers,
Yeah?
you should be a little more grateful to Judas.
Maybe I will.
Good, you should.
I listen to a song every once in a while that's vaguely about... Well, I mean, it's entirely about Judas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's called Iscariot.
Oh, darn, I was hoping you were going to say Judas by the band Fosse. That you definitely would totally listen to, since it's one thing that causes people to listen to it isn't that it's got a pro wrestler as its lead singer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, man, you know, I have heard of that because I was the WWE champion for like 3 years running.
True!
So, of
And
course...
counting!
Uh-huh. So, of course, I have to know music performed by WWE stars. The Hulk Hogan album, trash.
It's a Hulk Hogan album.
I thought there was.
Sure you don't mean Macho Man Randy Savage?
I swear that there is a Hulk Hogan rap album that you showed me once upon a time.
That would be the Macho Man Randy Savage rap album.
I think I'm just from a timeline where it was the Hulk Hogan one.
Yeah.
Because I remember there being a Randy Savage one, but I don't remember it being a rap album. I remember it being not a country album, but kind of like a soft rock album.
No.
Well, we'll discuss that
Next time!